Hey toy friends! So in this video we're going to be talking about Monster High Mansters. So in my early days of collecting, I kind of went really hard on collecting Monster High, specifically the Mansters. So they were the first group of dolls in general that I was kind of like trying to get and fill the collection. So like I said, I went really hard. And I tried to get at least one representation of every single Manster. If you don't know, a lot of the Mansters, more Mansters than not, are kind of hard to either acquire or they're super expensive. But in my early days, I was like, I'm going to get this regardless. So I spent a lot of money on some of these Mansters, and I'm super happy to have them in my collection. But if I were to start fresh with Mansters, I don't know that I would put that much money into some of these guys. I was looking back at like my old eBay purchases, and I was like, wow, okay, I was in it. So the purpose of this video is to kind of go through. It's going to be kind of like a show and tell of the Mansters that I have, and then I kind of want to let go of some of them because for the longest time I was like, I have at least one representation of each of the Mansters, except I don't have Jack Skellington. He's the only one that I don't have a doll of, but that could be debated since Jack Skellington isn't really a Monster High character. I also have the Frankenstein from the Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein Collector. Again, not a Monster High character, so I guess technically I do have all the Monster High characters, just not all the Mansters. Anyway, and for the longest time, I wanted to hold on to that collection, even though it wasn't a complete collection. It was a collection of each of the characters, even though there are certain dolls that I'm like I'm not vibing with anymore, and I just don't want them in my collection. And it's taken a while for me to get to this point where I'm like, I'm okay with not having a complete collection. The Mansters, there are a handful that I really, really love, and I'll probably never get rid of unless, I'm in like, it's like an emergency situation or something, but I'm trying to, and this is part of the whole downsizing journey that I've been on for the past few years at this point. Just really, really honing in on what dolls do I really love to have in my collection, what dolls really make me happy, and if it doesn't make me happy anymore, I'm like more willing to let it go. And I never thought I'd be doing this with the Mansters, but I think it's time to break up the band. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you my shelf as it is, and then I'm gonna bring all the dolls down, and then we'll go one by one. And I haven't decided whether I want to rate them or not. I might, just for funsies. But anyway, that was a super long intro for this video, so I hope it's not too long. I feel like this might be like a longer video, maybe, but hopefully it's worth it. I don't think I started collecting in general before my YouTube channel, so these were all in my collection before I even started, so you haven't actually seen my entire Manster collection like up close and personal. So this will be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do a quick pan, and then I'll be right back. All right, so here is my current Manster collection. So the ones that they're kind of divided by the ones I really love and the ones I'm kind of like whatever about. And I don't know if that was unintentional or what, but the ones on the top are the ones that I'm really really into. And then the ones on the bottom shelf are ones that I'm like kind of like, oh, do I need these? So, but we'll go through one by one and yeah, kind of rate them. Okay, so dolls are off the shelf. They're on the table in front of me. So now we can get started. Real quick, I'm using mhcollector.com as a reference so I can properly identify some of these dolls, because some of them I'm like, I don't know which ones they are. I did want to mention that Deuce Gorgon is definitely the one that got the most dolls, the most produced marketing stuff, including like plush and figures and all that. So I guess that's not really a surprise. And then the second most is Claude Wolf. Again, not very surprising. And then the third, where's number 3? Oh, Gill Webber is number 3. So in case you're curious, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started with slow-mo. This is the Ghoul Spirit slow-mo. So he's fine. I mean, I'm not crazy about his outfit, although I do like that it is kind of everyday wear, so that's a plus, I guess. I do love his shoes. He's got these like Converse shoes on. But yeah, honestly, he is probably going to be on the chopping block, unfortunately. Sorry, slow-mo. He's just like a very basic Manster to me. Although I do love, he does have flocked hair on the sides, which is very uncommon these days. So I do appreciate that. But yeah, I'm just not feeling it. So next up we have Gill Webber. So this is from the dance class 5-pack. So I actually had to I bought him without his helmet, so I had to buy his helmet separately. I don't know if this is the dance class helmet or not, but I was like, he needs a helmet, so I had to pick one up for him. I do like Gill. I do like that he's like a sea creature. I think his face is super interesting. I do love his fin mohawk, and I do like the helmet. I think it's fun. I'm not crazy about the outfit, and his shoes are fine, whatever. So he is definitely on the probably gonna keep, maybe let go of, but probably gonna keep. So next up we have Heath Burns. This is the classroom Heath Burns with, it was a 2-pack with Abby Abominable. He's cute. He's a cute doll. I don't know. I don't know. He's definitely on the maybe list. He's definitely like closer to the chopping block than not. I do love that he has a little oven mitt. That's super cute. Yeah, the outfit is fine. I don't like his skin color. I know why he's that color, but I've never really vibed with his skin color. And I don't know. His shoes are kind of cool. They're kind of like Vans with flames on them. His whole thing is fire, obviously. But yeah, he's definitely on the maybe pile. So next up we have Jackson Jekyll. This is from the Picnic Casket 2-pack that came with Frankie. I think I got this just because I was trying to complete my collection, and I was like, I'm not really the thing that really like I don't like about this is this hair situation. I'm like, what is going on here? And like if you look at stock photos, it looks a little better. Like this is kind of kooky, and I'm sure if I like gelled it up and fixed it or whatever, it would be fine. He's also missing his glasses, it looks like. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not vibing with this, so he's probably on the chopping block. So we can't talk about Jackson Jekyll without talking about Holt Hyde. So this is I think his core doll. He is cool. Like, I do love his translucent hair. That's a really fun kind of feature. And I don't mind his blue skin. I kind of like the fantasy skin on him. And the outfit is like, it's fine. It's fine. And he's got this like pleather jacket, and then the shoes are kind of fun. But I don't know. He's kind of... Oh, he's got an eyebrow ring too. I didn't even notice that. But he's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of like whatever for me. He's not really doing it for me. So I think he's going to be on the chopping block as well. So next up we have Dracula. This is Dracula's dad. This is from the Vampire Kitchen set with Draculaura. I don't think he was sold separately. So yeah, I don't know. He's just like kind of like a boring character to me. There's nothing very like exciting about him. Like his apron is like fully plastic. I kind of wish it was like more fabric. He does have this cute like little tea towel though, with little bats on him, so that's cute. And his face is like whatever. I don't know. So he is definitely going into the probably chopping block pile. So next up we have Nathan Rott. This is from the Freaky Fusions line, and I'm conflicted on Nathan. I'm kind of into this whole look. Like, you know, I'm a sucker for rooted hair, and he's got lots and lots of hair. He's got this long hair on his actual head, and then he has a tail too. He's got like horse hair, pony hair, whatever you want to call it, in the back there. So, and I kind of dig his outfit. Like, I love the yellow shoes. I think they're so fun, but I think it's his face that I struggle with. So I don't know. He is definitely probably gonna keep, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm really on the fence with Nathan, unfortunately. Also, he's got like sculpted details like on his body, where he's like a zombie. He's like a zombie, right? Like a zombie horse character, unicorn. I don't remember what he's actually supposed to be, but anyway, this is Nathan Rott. So next up we have Porter Paintergeist Geist. I really like this character. He's probably a keep for me. He is a keep for me. He is from the Haunted line. That whole line is amazing and awesome. But yeah, he's cool. He's not complete. He is missing some paint cans and probably something else. I don't know, and his hair is a little wild right now, but I really, really, really love this character. Also, the stands that those came on, like, that line is like killer. But yeah, I love Porter. I also love his greenish, almost translucent skin, but not really. So I don't know. He's really cool. Probably gonna keep him. Next up, we have Invisibility. This is from the new Scaremaster line. He's a keeper. I really like Invisibility, especially since his legs are translucent. So he's supposed to be like the invisible boy, basically. Yeah, I like his outfit. It's like very. This reminds me of college. This is like a very collegey look, if that makes sense. He's got the long rooted hair. He's got like really cool accessories. I don't know. I just really like him. So I'm definitely keeping him. And then we move on to Claude Wolf. This is one of two Claudes that I have. I love Claude. Is my probably favorite Manster. But this is the Sweet 1600 Claude. He is mostly complete. He's missing a couple. Well, he's missing his necklace accessory or whatever. I think that he is supposed to give to Dracula or something. But I think everything else is here. I just really like this outfit. I think he looks pretty slick in this. Love the shoes. I'm kind of into the gray shoes. But yeah, he is definitely a keeper. And then the other claw that I have is this. This was from a 2-pack with Draculara. Yeah, I don't know. I just love all the pieces that he just looks very well put together, and it's not just a t-shirt. It's not just one piece. It's like a layered outfit, and I really like that about this one. Yeah, I just think he looks really good. So he is obviously a keeper. Next up is the only Deuce that I have, the only G1 Deuce that I have. This is the Boo York Deuce. I think he is complete. I'm looking at the stock photo. I'm pretty sure he's complete. Or he's missing his glasses. He's missing his sunglasses. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I really like his outfit. I like the layer. Anytime a doll has like layers of clothing, I'm gonna probably like it more. But yeah, his like snake themed little sweater here, his like snake like pants. Yeah, his shoes are kind of wild. They're like cutouts at the bottom here, so you can see his feet, which is very weird. But yeah, I don't know. I do like this Deuce, so I'll probably be keeping him. Next up is a Garrett Duroc. Duroc? I don't know how to say it, but Garrett. He is from the 2-pack, the Love and Scaris 2-pack with Rochelle Goyle. Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing that drew me to him was his skin texture. He's meant to look like stone, and it's really cool how they did that. He also has his wings on the back there, so he's like a gargoyle dude. He's really cool. I also love his outfit, so I'm definitely going to be keeping him. Next up, we have a modern or more recent Manster. This is Frankenstein from the Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein Collector 2-pack. Yeah, he's great. He's a very classic Manster. I was so happy when we got a Manster. Not the only Manster. This and Jack Skellington are the only Mansters in the Collector line, which is bonkers. But yeah, he's great. I do love him a lot. I love the clothing. It's very classic. His shoes are amazing. They're so good. But yeah, definitely a keeper. So next up is Kieran Valentine. He came in a 2-pack with Jeannie Wisp Grant. Yeah, I do like him. I do like the detailing in his outfits. I think they did a really good job of that with the embroidery and the actual, I mean, this isn't chain, but it's not plastic. But he looks really good. He does look really good. He is another one where I'm like on the fence about. I'll probably be keeping him, but I could be persuaded to let him go. I believe he was an SDCC exclusive, so he is kind of sought after a little bit. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm on the fence, but probably going to keep him. So speaking of Kieran, here is Kieran Valentine, or Valentine's new doll that came with Spelled-In, which we'll take a look at in a second. And I did a whole video on these guys, but definitely keeping him. I love the outwardly gay representation. So, but yeah, he is a keeper for sure. And speaking of Spelled-In, here he is. Yeah, adorable. I do like him more than Valentine, honestly. But yeah, he is definitely a keeper for many reasons. Go watch my video if you want more details. But yeah, a keeper. So next we're moving to Finnegan Wake. I love this doll so much. I love that they put out a Manster in a wheelchair for the sheer fact of representation. He is super, super cool. I don't know. There's something about him that he's like a mermaid, but he's got these like tattoos all over him. He's like a rough and tumble mermaid. I haven't watched any of the Monster High media, so I don't know what his character is like or whatever. I'm basically solely going off of the actual dolls, but yeah, I don't know. And the wheelchair is fun. It's super detailed. I love his little backpack here. He is missing, I believe he came with goggles. I think that's the only thing I'm missing from him is his goggles, but definitely a keep. He is so good. So good. Next up we have Hoodooed Voodoo. He was in a 2-pack with Sarah Screams. He is interesting. He is just a stuffed. He's a voodoo doll. So they literally just gave us a stuffed doll. Like there's no wires, there's no armature, there's nothing. It's literally just like a stuffed doll. He is super light too, like super light. He is another one who is very sought after, or very hard to find. I did pay a pretty penny for this, I remember, but I don't know that I want to hold on to him. I don't know yet. He's kind of on the fence, kind of leaning towards letting go of, but I don't know. It's cool that they put something like this out. I think it's really fun and unique for the Monster High brand, but I don't know that it's making me like super happy. So he is on the maybe might keep area. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So next up we have Manny Tar. He came in a 2-pack with Iris Klops. He is also, I think he was an SDCC exclusive as well. He is amazing. I love his body shape. Like he is so top heavy. I also love his outfit, even though I was just saying that like I would prefer like layers over not. I feel like the t-shirt, jeans, his little boots. There's something about that with this character and the way that he is like built. It looks good. I'm like okay with this. He also comes with a little backpack here, and I feel like he might have another accessory that I'm missing, but yeah, I don't know. This sculpt is like so good. It is so good. So I will definitely be keeping him. And then the last like exclusive figure that I have from, I believe this is also from SDCC. This was Hexakaya, is Hexakaya Steam. This is part of a 2-pack with Rebecca Steam. Yeah, again, another like wildly proportioned doll with very cool looking, with a really cool looking outfit. Obviously steampunk. This arm is amazing. Like the amount of detail in this is wild. The sculpting, the dry brushing, it's so good. I feel like it's the same as Manny. They may have used the same doll or whatever to make him, because he's also like V-shaped, just like Manny, but he is also a keeper for sure. He is so good, so good. And then we move into G3. So this is obviously Deuce Gorgon. This is from the Coffee Break 2-pack with Frankie Stein. He's cute. I am happy with how they redesigned Deuce. The outfit is kind of everywhere. I'm not sure if I'm in love with the outfit. I'm like inclined to keep this, but this is like a hesitant yes. This is I don't have a G3 Deuce if I let go of him, so I'll probably keep him, but I could be persuaded to let him go. I do love his little pet. I forget what his name is, but he's super cute. He's like a biker mouse, just like the biker mice toys back in the 80s and 90s. But anyway, yeah, he is probably gonna keep, but could sell. And then we move on to my boy, Mr. Claude Wolf. I love this doll. I think he is so cute. They did such a good job with him in G3. I also don't mind his outfit. I think, even though I'm not like a huge like sportswear person, I think they did a pretty good job with him. He's pretty cute. So also his little pet is also adorable. Again, don't remember what his name is, but he is definitely a keeper. And then the last Manster from G3 is this Heath Burns from the Scared Island line. Yeah, he's a doll. I don't know. He's fine. He's fine. I do like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards. Do I need him? Is he making me happy? I do love his hair. I do love the way they treated his hair. It's like a translucent kind of mohawk mullet situation, which is fun. But his outfit is not the best at all. So yeah, I don't know. I would love to do like a custom with him, just because of his hair. But I don't know. So he's on the fence. I would, out of these three G3 Mansters, he's the one I would get rid of first for sure. So that's it for dolls. I do have a few figures. I have this Potions Claude Wolf that someone gifted me. It's super, super cute. I wouldn't mind having more of these potion figures of the Mansters. I think they're so cute. And I also have, I bought these in a lot, I believe. So I have these mini Deuce, I don't know what line these came from, but they're these cute little Deuce Gorgon, little like mini figures. So yeah, but that is it. That is my Manster collection. I haven't actually done this before, ever since I've gotten all my Mansters, like go through each one and kind of talk through like what I like about them, what I don't like about them. So this has been somewhat enlightening, I guess, to me. So the next thing I'll need to do is kind of go through. I'm going to put them back onto the shelf, but I might, anything that I'm like definitely gonna let go of, maybe I'll just keep off the shelf. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's important to kind of revisit the dolls that you have and kind of really go through and think, you know, do these spark joy? Do these belong in my collection? Do these, you know, should I let go of these or whatever? I think it's important to kind of purge once in a while. I've been thinking about this for a while about my Mansters and like whether I wanted to break up the gang, but I think it's okay to not have a complete collection. If you are a person that's a completionist, that's great. I am only a completionist with certain things, but with the Mansters, I think I'm okay kind of thinning it out a little bit. To be honest, I'm probably going to keep most of these. I'm probably going to let go maybe like just like a very small handful if I'm going to be completely honest. So but yeah, I'm glad I did this exercise. Thank you for joining me and coming along for the ride, I guess. Let me know what your Manster collection is like. Do you have are you a completionist with the Mansters, or do you just buy like certain characters? Do you have like a whole set of one character? That's another way that people collect. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Also, keep an eye out on my eBay page. I'll put a link to it in the description. but I'll be posting them probably on eBay. There's like a 90% chance they'll end up on eBay, but I'll give you all a heads up before I do that. I can schedule them to go out at a certain time. So I will post. I started doing this. I'll post it on Instagram and YouTube with like a countdown or something, so you have a heads up if you're interested. Just so I would rather these go to you versus just some like rando out in the world who may be a scalper and may like upcharge these, because some of these dolls are like crazy expensive on the secondary market, which when they don't have to be. So I kind of want to give you that opportunity if I do sell anything. But anyway, thank you so very much for watching. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe, comment, like, hype, do all the YouTube stuff. And I hope you're having a lovely whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you next time.